And then the second thing to add to that is I took up CrossFit during that period of time because apparently I'm a masochist to myself. And what I loved about it was that that was the hardest part of my day. It was no longer the business, which is why, I keep doing it till today. I'm not very good at it. I actually am really bad, but it doesn't matter. The fact that I'm dying at the end of the day, and at the moment, at the end of that coaching session, and then I'm like going to the office and I'm saying, yeah, this is nothing. I just did like 1,000 burpees. I'm good to go.
The rest of the day, cakewalk.
Exactly. Challenge me right now. Yeah, so you've got these little things, but but obviously then comes the whole, how do you deal with stress? Like, and I think after a while your friends, they start to get fed up of hearing you say, I'm stressed out of my mind. Or I'm just like, that becomes the other challenge. Like, how do you get the right support system? So one of the smartest things.
How do you get the right support system? Because that is so important. You need to have.
You pay professionals.
Like your advisory board, like your sounding board. Like you need to have those people. Like, so how do you get that?
You pay professionals to help you. It's honestly the most important thing, because you know what? You don't need judgment. You don't need any more judgment. You judge yourself every day, and you'll be the harshest critic. But when you've got somebody, the smartest decision that Jonathan and I took was to actually get in a business coach. He is awesome. He's changed the way that we think, the way we're positioning things, the way we have taken our challenges, and I think when you live and breathe the business, that in the end, it's not about the drama that you're having at home or whatever, that you actually welcome, because you're just like, oh yes, it's something else to think about. But you just need someone to help kind of like decipher all your business thoughts and all those kind of things that are clouding your judgment, or you're taking everything a little way too personally. But it's not. It's just, you just need to sort through it, get through it, untangle the weeds, clean the grass, cut the grass, plant some new flowers, a tree, create new oxygen. And the only way you do that is actually by having a gardener, who actually helps you. So I'm a huge fan on support that's professionally paid.
It's a good point, is that you need those advisors around you where they just have your best interests in mind. Like they're objective. They're going to be honest with you, because that's another thing that you don't need, is people who tell you that you're right all the time when you're probably not right. And you want people that are going to hold you accountable. You need that, because what happens is that you're in it so deep sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. And you need somebody that can, sort of help pull you back, get that perspective, and see things for what they really are. So I absolutely agree with that you need those people in your life that are going to help to make sure that you have that perspective, that are going to be honest with you, and ultimately allow you to make the right decisions.
Absolutely. I mean, we surround ourselves daily among the people that we bring in on our board, as well as our advisors. Those people there are really, they've become our family. They've become our new family. So we look for them, we look towards them. They're also our therapists. So our board is made up of very patient individuals. But we're so grateful for them, so eternally grateful. They've been with us through thick and thin. We even have two of them that have been with us for at least 6 years now, so from the beginning. And everyone that we bring in from that sense, we make sure that they have mine and Jonathan's best interests also at heart, because if you don't have sane and healthy founders, then you're not going to have a healthy business. The structure has to come from us, and the logic and the way things are organized has to start with us first, because if it doesn't, then you really see it in the business. And that's something that I've recently learned.
Yeah, you need to have the same values. You need to have the same ideas about where you want to take things, and you need to have that transparency with one another, and just be brutally honest. You need to have that ability to do that, especially with, in the early stages of a business. That's so important. It's right. You got to give it the right nurturing.
Exactly. And just tender love yourself a little bit, like, not be so hard. It's really hard. That is,
yeah.
but just be like, it's okay. It's okay. That didn't go right. How do I improve it for next time?
And keep it moving forward.